going to be talking about how to make your Instagram photos pop with light. All right, so there's two types of people in the world, Sam. Those who love Neil Diamond, right?
That's right.
And those who don't. What about Bob? No, there's, okay, two types of people, okay? Those who are creative and those who are not. So I've got two of the most creative guys that I know with me. We have our videographer, co-founder of Nimblejack Media, the one and only Nick Heslop. And we've got the one and only Sam the Dream Featherstone. So we picked a perfect location today, like 10 feet from a freeway. It's so fun. But so Sam, what do you like to do?
So I like telling stories, and I love taking stills, you know, photography, that kind of thing.
So like in between your full-time profession, you do like a lot of freelance on the side then?
I do.
Okay.
There's the flare.
Wait, Sam, are you still doing that like stupidly, ridiculously cheap deal that you do for companies monthly?
Well, I guess you could say I do. Yeah, I've been working with a couple of brands, doing, you know, basically building out their Instagram feed with photos and website content and that sort of thing.
All right, so check it out. The reason why we're shooting in the morning is because in the morning, in the evening, right before and after the sun goes down, or right before and after the sun comes up, it's the best light. It's the best light you can get. Today we even got up before the sun came up, which, believe me, is not something I do.
Are you a morning person?
I am not a morning person.
Are you a morning person, Sam?
No, I sure as crap am not a morning person.
I will say days that are cloudy also have really, really good light. Usually you can shoot most of the day in that light because the clouds act as like a giant diffuser, and so you don't get any harsh shadows, especially if you're shooting portraits. There's no like raccoon eyes.
Dude, but I got raccoon eyes like 17 hours a day. So when a lot of people are shooting photography, they think they need to have the light actually hitting their face or hitting the subject. But everything that we shot today is actually backlit. And the reason being, so take a look at this. So if I'm standing right here and the light's hitting, first of all, on a face, like it's super harsh light, but just like a face, same thing with the product. We want to let that product be the natural shade of itself. And that's gonna give you the best shot of your product.
If we have the light coming at a bit of a 45, I think it'll work a little better. So I think let's try setting up right here, see where we land, and then pivot from there. We'll try bouncing, and then we'll try some diffusing.
Bouncing versus diffusing.
Yeah,
right?
so bouncing light, you know, is usually, I mean, if I've got a good source of light like the sun coming in and it's really dark on one side, like the shadow side, I'll usually bounce it in just to lighten things up a little bit, but sometimes I just want to diffuse the overall look. That's something I tend to like a little better, especially for portraits, but, well.
Dude, speaking of Lady Gaga this morning.
Yeah, dude.
Gaga.
Caught in a bad romance. A little bad romance going on over there. Did you hear that, or old MC?
You have no idea how good that looks in your dad getup right now.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. I'm looking dad ready today.
So we tried to diffuse the light, we tried to bounce the light, but ultimately with these Creative Juice bottles, the light looks amazing just popping through the bottle. So on these shots where we're actually spraying water with our Super Soaker behind the shot, there's already some nice depth in there. We wanted to add another layer of depth, and we know that just these small water droplets are gonna light brilliantly with that light coming through right there. So it just creates another layer of light and texture to our photos when we just shoot those with the Super Soaker. You guys remember the Super Soaker 250s? That along with the Crocodile Mile. I remember the Super Soaker 250s, like when you got one of those for your birthday, you were the hot stuff, dude, on the block. Samuel, nice work.
Thank you.
Dude, it's been real.
It's been real. It's been fun.
Wrapped up by 8:30.
That's pretty good.
That's the thing, dude. You can like get up in the morning, you catch the best light, and then you can go to work after. You can do this on the side. Side hustle.
That's right. That's what I'm doing. It's the real deal. I'm so weird on camera. Like every time I look, it's like turn into like No Chin Neil. Well, see you later, guys. See you later.
Like this if you like it, comment for the community, and share if you really care. Coming up next on Creative Juice.
But that's going to give me my reflection I'm looking for in my photos.